Michigan State isn't a top 25 team. After Michigan State lost against Washington, I don't feel like they should be in the top 25. Not only did they lose by double digit, but it felt like there were not some things there, and we didn't see really much that we were hoping for. Yes, we were expecting the game to be close, but we were also expecting a ranked team to beat an unranked team. So, not only that, you also got to think, are they a top 5 team in the Big Ten? Of course, you want to say yes, they're a great team. They're going to be very competitive, and they could be a possible contender if they went out, especially if they were to make a conference championship. But when it comes to the conference or whatever, they have a very, very difficult schedule, playing Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, Maryland, and also Wisconsin this year. And you got to think, if they win, hell yeah, they should. In fact, they should be contending for a natty if they can win out. But at the same time, they're not as big contenders of teams that are in conferences, like smaller teams that are in conferences such as the ACC and the Big 12. I mean, think about this. I consider more contenders such as Pittsburgh, or hell, even Miami, Florida, or Wake Forest. Like, these schools are extremely good. Some are undefeated and could possibly win their conference. And, I feel like they are more deserving of a top 25 spot more than Michigan State at this current moment. Now, Michigan State isn't a bad school by any means. They're a great school. And hell, they could, come back. And honestly, if they win out, if they, can show like the world, like, hey, that was only one flick of a game and we're better than what you expect, then I feel like not only should they be a top 25 team, but they should, be a national championship contender. But that's only if they win out. Now, of course, I feel like they could win a couple games that are very challenging, such as Wisconsin and Maryland, but I have a hard time seeing past Penn State, Michigan, and Ohio State. Those are dominant teams, and you can't argue with that. It's going to be difficult for them for the rest of the year. But if they do, they're definitely in my top 25. Even if they beat Maryland next week, they'll be considered a top 25 team in my book. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys